Hey everyone, it's been a long time since I've live streamed, but yeah, it's that time again. I'm gonna make a video on this because I'm going on vacation again tomorrow. But thankfully it's just for one day. But yeah, it's the time again where we speculate for Nintendo Direct. I know there's probably people playing Zelda, but keep in mind, not everyone is a Zelda fan, so don't use well, I'm gonna enjoy Zelda. Good for you. There's no single Mario game this year. I have not really thought about videos because there's no Mario game. I know Mario Kart. I gotta wait for Mario Kart DLC. It's just hard for me to think of videos without literally no info right now. So who knows? I know we're probably near the end of the Switch. I already made a video on that, but let me check. Okay, we're actually good. Just making sure. Alright, can get this back on. But yeah, Nintendo Direct. Don't worry about all this stuff. But, so, there has been... Wait, hold up. Okay, there has been recent talk now if Nintendo is doing a Nintendo Direct of any kind this month. Because on one hand, besides Pikmin 4 and Mario Kart DLC and Sparkle DLC, I guess, other DLCs I can list, we kind of don't really know much the rest of the year, honestly. And we may just get like a light second half, like the rumors did say like back in January. So that could probably happen. But it's not impossible for a general direct to happen, but the chances of it happening, I'm like 30% chance of it happening this month. There's a small hope, but it's not that large. Coping for Kong for the billionth time. Here we go. I'm not losing hope for Donkey Kong, but man, I'm just slowly getting there at this point. I'm giving it till late 2024, and I'm just packing it up at this point. Okay, I'm messing around, but still. Anyway, but if there is a general direct at all this month, that'd be fantastic. I'd be shocked if it happened, but again, I'm not expecting it. I'm not expecting much for the second half because we could be near the end of... I don't think a new console is coming this year. Let's just get that out of the way. I don't think a new console this year probably isn't likely. I'm going to bet like mid or late 2024 we'll probably hear more about it. I think something like that will probably... Something like that. At least 2025 we'll probably know more of it. But that's a discussion for another time. But we could get a partner showcase, which, to be honest, the last partner showcase last year was the only amazing direct that year. So I wouldn't complain for partner direct. Yeah, to be honest, the February direct and the September direct last year were kind of mid, honestly. And you might be calling me crazy because how excited I got for Mario Strikers Battle League. That's about to turn 1 years old this month. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's not talk about that game again. But yeah, if there's a direct this month, I don't know what to expect. Let's just go ahead and predict some games, whether or not. I don't know. Alright, Donkey Kong Country. Let's just start off with Donkey Kong and get this out of the way. So, a new Donkey Kong game. There has been reports of it. The last report was back in March, and also, like, I don't think there was really anything else. Like, Nintendo has been hyping up Donkey Kong lately with the theme park and the Lego set, but they still don't have a, like, where's the real deal? Like, wouldn't this make more sense? Why did they make a Lego set over a franchise that hasn't gotten a new game in nearly a decade? I think they're building up to something. Again, I don't know if it will happen this year. Holidays will be great, but I don't know if I see it happening this year. But if it does happen this year, I'll be very happy. So yeah, but again, I think Donkey Kong still has a good chance of happening. It's just more of when it would happen. Because I think 2024 is a safer bet, closer to the theme park. Although I don't know if you want to release a game and a theme park at the same time, depending on when it finishes. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but again, we'll see what happens. They're definitely pushing Donkey Kong a little more, and knowing we're probably going to at least hear more. Okay, we technically did hear more about the Lego set. We'll probably get a real trailer or something, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but again, I'm just praying if... I don't know. I don't think this month will be Donkey Kong's time, but man, I hope so. If it doesn't happen this year, at least we went with the Mario movie, so I guess I won't complain. Alright. Moved on from Donkey Kong. Now, Mario... Alright, I guess Mario Odyssey 2? Sure, why not? Skip away from that, but... Yeah, Mario Odyssey 2 has been talking about for a bit, and Nintendo account on Twitter or whatever has been talking about, well, has been tweeting some Odyssey posts, I guess. One of the Twitter accounts. I don't think you should bet on Twitter accounts posting stuff to mean a direct happening. So, again, but you think with the Mario movie, you think they would have had a mainline Mario game by now, but maybe they're just waiting, I guess. A 2D Mario game... I think is a safer prediction in my opinion, because we still don't have an original one. I know there's Mario Maker, but the last original adventure we've had was New Super Mario Bros. U, which was nearly a decade ago. Over a decade ago, I should say. So, I don't know. Those games, I haven't called one amazing since New Super Mario Bros. Wii, so I don't know if I have hope for another 2D Mario, honestly. And that's, again, for 3D Mario, to be honest, if Odyssey 2 doesn't get announced this year, then I don't think it's going to happen. We would have had it announced by now, with so many games getting sequels. I just feel like I think the time is just too late, in my opinion. Galaxy 2 only happened because it was originally going to be Mario Galaxy 1, but with more levels, and that was just a 3-year gap between the first Galaxy and the sequel. So, I felt like it would have happened at least in 2020. So, part of me is not really hoping for Odyssey 2. At this point, I just rather want something new. But again, it's 3D Mario. I'll be excited for whatever happens, but I'm not holding. This June is probably Odyssey 2's last chance, in my opinion. But again, we'll see what happens. Unless Odyssey 2 and the next 3D Mario are both developed, because I feel like a 3D Mario game for next console fits more, in my opinion. So yeah. Besides the game we're going to be talking about later. We'll see what happens, I guess. Alright, now I guess this is the section where we talk about Mario spin-offs, I guess. Mario Baseball, why not? I guess we'll talk about spin-offs in general. So, Mario Baseball has been rumored back in January. That just passed like it didn't happen. I was shocked it wasn't even announced in February. Does it still have a chance of happening this direct? Maybe, but I think a shadow drop could happen. But again, they could easily Nintendo. I could wake up one day and Nintendo just shadow drops this. So yeah, but again, I don't know if I see it happening. This is probably a safest bet. It'd be fun if we go a whole year without a single new Mario game this year. But I'm not one of those people who's desperate for Mario, like Twitter is apparently in the internet. But still, I don't know. I don't have high hopes for a Mario Baseball game. But I have bias for baseball, so I'm probably going to get it anyway. I don't feel like arguing over these sports titles anymore. If I have to make videos on these, fine, I will. The other Mario sports game we could see eventually is the Mario Sonic Olympic Games. I want to make a video on Tokyo 2020 eventually, but yeah, the Mario Sonic Olympic Games, they peaked with London and Winter 2010, but they kind of just fell off. Like, the 2014 one was pretty bad. Winter 2014, that was the last Winter Olympics, because apparently I've heard Ubisoft owns the rights to them. I swear, that must be the first time I'm hearing that. And then there was Rio 2016, which was alright. I feel like Rosalina was my only highlight of the game. And Tokyo 2020, which I guess is a decent step up, but felt like it could have been improved more. But yeah, if there's another one, I'm hoping that it at least gets improved. There's a lot of possibilities if a new one does happen. I know people want a real crossover game. I want one too, but felt like that's very unlikely to happen. So sure, more mini games. But I wouldn't be shocked if this happens, considering the big push with Sonic too. So I can see this probably being a safer bet, in my opinion. Probably for the holidays, if anything. We'll see what happens. Alright, and Mario Party, we'll get off the Don't worry, we're getting off the Mario stuff, I promise. There's probably a decent chance we'll get a new Mario Party soon. I don't know, I think I don't know if I see it this soon or not. We could just get Mario Party 3 on NSO. Surprised it hasn't happened yet. Basically, that can happen. But also, we could get another new Mario Party. For sure. I think we'll get one more before the next console. Mario Party titles tend to release pretty often. I think this is another safer bet. If not this year, then next year for sure. So, I don't complain over Mario Party titles. They're always fun, regardless how crappy some of them can be. Like, Super Mario Party is one of those games where I know it's not amazing, but I some reason go back to it. So, I guess I won't complain, regardless what happens. So, yeah. Alright, and then Mario Kart DLC, which we'll hear about eventually. Please don't make me wait till the end of July again. Alright, finally getting off Mario. Alright, Zelda Tears of Kingdom. I guess we're going to hear a DLC and stuff like that. I know people are enjoying Zelda, so that's nice. Alright, moving on. Oh, Zelda ports. I guess I can see that happening if this is a light second half. But man, I'd rather have Donkey Kong get like a Returns or Jungle Beat ports at this point, because like, no hate to Zelda franchise, but come on, DK has nothing in one port and that's it. Alright, anyway. Pikmin 4. I'm very excited for this game, so we'll definitely hear more info about it eventually. I feel like it's either going to be if it does get shadow dropped eventually or something, if it gets shadow dropped for the trailer or a direct of some kind, then that will be an indication of a June direct, a major one, not happening in my opinion. But regardless what it is, I'm ready to see more Pikmin info. Now that Zelda's out the way, I can get excited for my actual game of the year. Unless it changes this month. But still, I'm very excited for Pikmin 4. So, yeah. Metroid Prime 4. This game is in a weird limbo right now, because we did get the Prime remaster, which is great, by the way. Please get it if you haven't played Metroid Prime. But Metroid Prime 4 is in a weird situation, because it could be a cross-gen title at this point, but I felt like we would have had info by now at this point, right? But again, they're taking their sweet time with the game. It's probably for the best. We'll have to see what happens, because I don't know. We'll see. But this one, Metroid Prime 4, I feel like it's going to be safe for next console. If nothing in 2024, then it's definitely getting safe for next console. That's how I see it. Or some sort of cross-gen or something like that. So, yeah. Alright, and I guess I can see this one. This is probably really unrealistic. Paper Mario Thousand Door Remastered. This, scrolling down because I don't want minors seeing this. But, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Vivian. Anyway, as I was saying, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remaster, whatever, got rumored for years. Actually, people want a remaster of this, and it probably isn't likely to happen. But I think this is a safe bet, honestly. But again, they're probably just making a new Paper Mario at this point. I mean, regardless how you feel about this game, don't let fans affect their enjoyment. I would love to see this game come to Switch for more people to play it, honestly, since they don't have the easiest way to do it if you don't have a good computer. So, yeah. We'll have to see. I don't know. Probably not likely to happen, but I wouldn't mind a Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remaster. But I want the Mario and Luigi series back. God damn it! Alright, but regardless, I don't know. Probably not likely, but if this is a light second half, maybe there's a somewhat small chance of it happening. Oh, and Cope, but Galaxy 2 port to Switch. If there's no 3D Mario this year, I think that's a safe bet in my opinion. Alright. I don't really have anything else. I don't really know what to expect. A lot of stuff like Nintendo Switch Online and other stuff like I don't know what to expect anymore. So this is probably all gonna be my predictions. Maybe they're rather short, but we could be near the end of the Switch. So I don't really have much to expect, honestly. If there is a direct this month, cool. If not, oh well. I'm going to be going on a little trip tomorrow, so praying I don't have to. If it's a Pikmin 4 direct, then I wouldn't complain. I don't think it's going to happen this early in June, so I think I'll be safe anyway. Again, regardless what happens, just give me something to talk about, please. A game or something. I don't care if it's another bare bones Mario sports game. I need something to make videos on. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. If you expect the direct this June, whatever, let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to follow my DeviantArt account. I make a lot of renders and models and stuff. with my 2 favorite characters. I try to use other characters, but I'm mostly into my 2 favorite characters, Donkey Kong and Rosalina. Just having a lot of fun using that site. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll probably change this thumbnail later, but not now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around for more. If they shall drop a direct tomorrow or something, this video is either going to age really well or age really poorly. Alright, bye everyone.